Hey everyone, I am creating this Padlet 101 video for you to reference in terms of using Padlet. Some of you may have used Padlet before, maybe you haven't, so this is a little 101 video to show you how to use it, as well as to guide you through some of the options. I know sometimes things are a little bit overwhelming, and one of the things that we like to do is to present some different technology and some different resources and ways to use some of these tools, not only for our group, but also in your environments or classrooms or your personal use. So as you can see, this is the Blind Spot Book Club. You may or may not be using this for the book club. You may be using this for something different, or you just want to know more about how to use it. So I've created this Padlet, super simple. If you ever want to know how to do it and you want to kind of play around with it, let me know. But what you can do is you have the title, obviously, and then here are the directions. So what I've created are these 5 columns for questions, and then what we like if you're doing this for the book club is for you to complete, add a post-it for each column with your thoughts. So here are, obviously you can read, but I'll just quickly, number 1, click on the plus sign. As you can see, I'm doing that right now. To add your reflections. Number 2, put your first name in the title, which I have an example here. And then number 3, add more than one post-it if you have more thoughts. So please don't hesitate to just keep it to one post-it. I believe you can put a lot on here if you want to type that. Also, there we go. Also keeping in mind that you can really customize each post-it to how you'd like. So I'll give this example. The first column is what are your takeaways after reading your book, and record as many and as detailed as you wish. So I've just created that example. If you click here at the title, you can edit it, edit the post-it, click away from it, and then you kind of hover over here. You can delete it, or you can click these 3 buttons. Check this out. More actions, it says. You can color code it. So you can make it whatever color you'd like if you're into that. Some people are, some people aren't. So I'm going to make mine green because that's my favorite color. But I just hovered. Now what you can do is click down here on the Padlet and you'll see all these options pop up. Some of you may have these on here where if you hover, otherwise some of you might have your laptop if you have to click to know what the options are. I'm just going to show you these 3 little buttons say more. So all of the options pop up. So just some of them, the first 4 on here, but you can upload a file, you can enter URL, you can use Google, you can take a camera, a screenshot from your camera, you can capture a video, you can record your voice, you can record your screen, you can draw a doodle. This is a lot of options. So if you just want to keep it simple, just type. We're not expecting by any means for anybody to do anything like super intensive. Really, this Padlet that we're using for the book clubs is primarily to gather data and documentation that we can all reflect upon, that we can learn from each other with, but then also to present and show to LPEF, because we have purchased these books with tons of money from the LPEF grant, and we want to make sure that we are holding ourselves accountable for some of the reflections. So you don't have to put your last initial either if you're kind of like, oh, I don't really know. We just really want to get a way of analyzing some of the ways in which people are growing in kind of a fun way. So like I said, you can use these as options. We'll start the camera up. It will ask you, hey, it will ask you on here to allow Padlet to access your audio and access your screen. So you'll have to click OK. But then I haven't done this doodle thing before. Oh, that's kind of cool. So maybe you're like, hey, I loved the book. Or maybe you're like, it was overwhelming. So that is that. If you are looking to use this in a different way, or you're wanting to create a Padlet, like I think I mentioned that earlier, on your own and you're struggling with it, or you just are wondering how to change options, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is agray, agray at lacrossesd. Some of you might have my emails from past. So that is your Padlet 101. I have one more thing to share because different Padlets are different. I set this one up as a shelf option. There are other ones that like are canvas. There are other ones that you can click and drag things. But this is the shelf option. So you'll add Post-its and you can continue adding more Post-its if you have more thoughts about whatever it is. But then it might get a little bit overwhelming if you are like the 5th or the 10th person, because you'll kind of have to scroll down, which I don't have the option because there's not that many right now. But yeah, that is your Padlet 101 video, and I hope you enjoy using it. Don't hesitate to reach out, like I said, but have a great night, morning, afternoon, whenever you're viewing this, if you're viewing it. Take care. Bye.